Hello, my name is Minesweeper McGee, also known as Minesweeper in VrChat, and this video, my friend Autmuse, who I'm showing the page of right now, he took me on a tour of all of his museums that he's created. He's created quite a few. I showed this one in a previous video, which I will probably continue to leave up, but in this one he takes me through all the ones that he's created up to this point, and it's very kind of him to tour me on this. It took a few hours. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy.
Hey, Minesweeper. Welcome to my world, Tall City. It used to be a lot taller, but it lagged a lot, so I had to cut it down by a lot. And also, I took away the sky boxes, so that's why it's all black. So all the natural lights coming from the lights I put into the world, which I put a lot of lights. So let's start over here where all the beds are. Sleep is very important, right?
That's a fair point.
And it's just a super big bed. You can fit like maybe a giant in this bed, maybe. Man, like there's so many variations. There's blue pillows, green blankets, red blankets. It's all up to preference.
Oh yeah, they're like in rows of different colors.
And no matter how big you are, like every avatar is gonna look really small in this thing. Actually, what about this? Let's see. This is my smallest big avatar. Does that look about right?
I guess so. It still looks a little small.
Oh God. Okay. All right, let's go back to this.
Maybe that's
one.
fair.
All right, so follow me to the next room. Oh, it's not really a room. It doesn't have any windows or doors. So what I really wanted to do was like make a futuristic city up here, so it's like you got different things, and then the main world's down there. The one thing that when I first this is my very very first map I've ever made. So I was really interested in downloading objects off the internet and then putting them into the game. And then they came with textures too, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. It's like I can download maybe a car and then put it into the game, or like a building that's pre-made. But my problem was I didn't understand perspective. I didn't have like a character there to say like, oh, that looks too big or that looks too small. So like I successfully on these floors downloaded an object and put in the game. And I think it was an FBX file. Yeah. Okay, and then just a Starbucks over here.
Oh, I see.
What would you like, sir? What kind of coffee? Hey, sir. What kind of coffee would you like?
One grande cappuccino. I haven't been in
All right, all right, all
Starbucks.
right. Let's see what I got. Looks like all we got is gelato.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, here. Here's your gelato.
Wow,
That's coffee.
thank you.
But I mean, like, it's like it was just like, just download the building and like exactly. And the only problem was the first time I downloaded them, I just downloaded the main building and it came in textureless, right? I was like, okay, that's still cool. But then further down the line you'll see that I downloaded the texture packs too, and then put them all together, and then something like this happened, where it's almost perfectly sized, like maybe a katana from Star Wars, whatever
A
those
cantina.
things are called. Yeah, cantina, right. And then then I also learned like for example, look right here, like you walk through the building, right, and there's no colliders, right? So then I learned how to add colliders. So as you can see, because this used to be just an object that you can just walk right through. So just it's just so and I was like, whoa, cool. So like, it's tall enough to see off the ledge, and it's kind of like a little hideout,
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Onward and outward. Go. Okay. Now to one more place where I figured out how to download things. I think this one over here, I really wanted to put in some, nostalgia. So I put in this right here. Yeah, so I did not create this, but I was like, it's really cool. So like, for example, see, I didn't put colliders on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's that. The next map you'll see that I put colliders on, and I so much improved. Or you'll see down there. Yeah, you'll see down there. All right. So follow me. If you get motion sick from falling, sorry. All right. Welcome to the Grand Plaza of the first ever Autmuseum. We got hide and seek, pool, a walking path, and then a dedication museum. Obviously, it's the Autmuseum. My album covers. All right. So first room, hide and seek. Minesweeper. Have you ever played that game where like you're in a room and then like one person is it, and a group of people go into 4 different corners, and if that corner is picked, then they're out.
No.
A certain.
But it
Oh,
sounds...
okay. Yeah. So like, they would close their eyes, turn around so they can't see anyone, and then let's say they picked like the corner on the far right. Whoever's in the far right corner, they're out until the next round. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I was going to do like a real hide and go seek map, but at the time I wasn't really as creative as I wanted to be. So I had those rules in mind where they call it 4 corners.
Mm-hmm.
So rules: the seeker counts to 10 with his back turned or her turned away from building. The hiders choose rooms 1 through 4. If your room is picked, you are eliminated. And then you would turn off name, please. All right, so like for example, let's say I'm in 4 and you pick 4, then I'm out. Or if I'm in 4 and you pick 3, I am not out, and then you guess again. So you want to try this really quick? Just one round?
I mean, I guess so. It's just
one round.
me and you.
Yeah, you do one round, I do one round, and then that's all right. So I guess you'll be the seeker first.
Okay.
So remember, after 10 seconds, you turn around and you don't go into the numbers. You just say the number you think I'm in. So coming over here. Over here. Okay. So now turn. No. I mean out though. All right. So now you turn around for 10 seconds. All right. Count to 10 and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Perfect. All right. Guess what number I'm in?
2.
Good. Yep.
Was I right?
Yeah, you got me.
Wow.
Yeah. So okay, now I'll count to 10 now, and you choose a room. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. So my thing is like, if we had way more people here, this would be one heck of a game show, or because like it's like you're in a confined space, but it's still technically hide and go seek.
Yeah, this will be like the new Never Have I Ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Every world
All
will
right,
have
so
one.
now, oh yeah, I love that world. Now on to a room that has a lot of physics in it, or physiques, whatever, however you want to say it. Oh look, okay, so here we have a pool. I found out a way to animate water, I guess. And then as a child, I remember going to like Chuck E. Cheese or McDonald's or some other place, and they had a ball pit.
Oh wow.
So if you had VR, you would just go yeet 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 yeet, yeet all out in the sky. But all we have is just our own.
We just get to flail around.
Yeah, I mean, so it's kind of like a sensory room, I guess, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I now have a little game for you. It's a very unique game. So the object is to find the square that has no collider and then fall through.
Oh, okay.
So, and the first person to make it down to the bottom is not exactly the winner, but just congratulations.
Okay.
Gosh, okay, you beat me. So that's kind of like an interesting game because it's like you find the square and it's like so satisfying to fall through the ground. It's like, oh, I found it. Yes, perfect. It's amazing. All right, so here is an indoor walking path. I feel like it's like really colorful, and that's kind of the reason I like it. All right. We got light posts, or I don't know. We got two simple houses. I felt like when I was making these, I was like looking at Monopoly, right? When you get the little houses. Yeah, I was like, I can do something like that. Then we go this way. See, it's kind of like walking through a forest because there's trees everywhere. Okay, so when I started making this world, I wanted to try particle effects, but I did not know particle effects, so I put the particle effects texture on top of a square, and this is the outcome. It's just, it's weird. And then we go to this Minecraft house. I mean, Minecraft is as much as it is just squares stacked on the top of each other.
Right.
More trees, benches, more benches, and my good friend, whose name is Mannequin.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, she's in a lot of places. Okay, so then look. Also, like when you see the later maps, you'll see that I have more of these in here, only because I'm learning about perspective, right? Like when we're up on top, I didn't know perspective, but then I downloaded objects off the internet and I found this one, and this was how I made worlds more perspective. I mean, correctly sized.
Mm-hmm. Right, like to scale.
So something wouldn't be too big, which wouldn't be a problem actually, or but or something wouldn't be too small. All right, now to the most sensory room that I've ever made before. Click on marbles. All right, welcome to the world's biggest gumball machine.
Oh, what a claim.
So what I want you to do, press this button, and then watch to the top left. Oh, there it is. So what I've learned is, do you see how like it goes all the way to the right and then all the way to the left? What I've learned is the best way to make the ball come back this direction was to make a ramp facing downwards and then another ramp facing downwards off of that, but not just facing downwards because it could get stuck. But it's like downwards and slightly to the right. So when it hits the back wall, it falls to the right, and then no matter where it is on the square, it just keeps falling towards the opening. So you can totally see it on this side. So see, it hits a wall, and then keeps going down no matter where you are, and then just drops a little bit. And there is your gumball.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you really want to go crazy, okay, I need your help on this one. So it spawns every 5 seconds as long as you keep pressing it. So just keep pressing that button just for a little bit. There we go. That should do. Oh, jeez.
Maybe a bit too much.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Okay, so up here you can see a great view of all the other buildings. The room we're going to next is called the gravity room, which is right across the way. Yeah. All right, so respawn. All right, now we're gonna fall down and we're gonna go click the box of the gravity room. Oh wait. Actually, wait. Where'd you go? Okay. So see this button? I want you to keep pressing this yellow button until something happens. And just a warning, it's gonna come from above us. Pause. Oh, God. All right, so press the swipe button now. So this is where they're all falling from. So what I like to do is I like to go prone and then press the yellow button and then watch all the balls fall like, we're in a bomber.
Oh wow, we're really high up.
Yeah. I was so interested in having a really, really tall building, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to put some fears into some people who are afraid of heights. Are you afraid of heights?
In real life, but it doesn't affect me in game.
Yeah, how was that trip, huh?
It's not bad. I don't.
All right, follow me to
The gravity room.
All right, now to the gravity room. All right, so my question is, do you have an avatar? Maybe don't go check. But last time someone had an avatar of like a tank and they shot it, at the squares, and it went everywhere.
Oh yeah, I don't have anything like that.
Yeah, so come over here. You see how all the squares are nice and neat. So all you got to do is click and throw to the left. So then it's one of those whoa centuries. There's zero gravity in here, but we call it gravity room.
It's really cool if you treat it like
So
pool.
Yeah, that's what I do. So you just go forwards and throw it. But yeah, so like I had this idea for the gravity room because I think I like seeing lots of objects interact with each other at once and not just
Wow.
one.
That was really interesting.
Right. I don't know. Maybe I don't know where it was in my childhood that maybe liked this so much. Oh, okay. You know what? I think I figured it out. I played a game called Roller Coaster Tycoon, and there would be you would open your park and there would be lots of people that come in, and it's like, whoa, there's so many people in a small area. I'm gonna put them on a roller coaster. I think that's, and then now it's like, or was it explosions? Particle effects on explosions. I don't know. Or do I just like zero gravity things? Don't know.
Maybe all of them.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Now time to respawn again. All right. Welcome back to the top. Yee. All right. So now you're gonna see my very first, my first try at an art museum. It's not very exciting, but it does show you some things. This I don't remember if this was my. Oh, you'll see. So like, I wanted to make my first like real-ish museum. Like as you can tell, this is. If someone wanted to build this, they could easily build this. It's. But if I had lots of money, what would I do with like a legitimate museum? This is the first realistic museum I made. The one that we're gonna see next is my very first unrealistic museum. So it's like I just wanted to make something that was more believable. These are my album covers. If you would like to connect with me, add me on VrChat. Autmuse. So we'll start here, I guess. I liked using Microsoft Paint a lot, or just finding GIFs, or no, PNGs. They're called PNGs, not GIFs. That would be a totally different thing. I would download the PNG from the internet, and then I would just copy and paste it onto a picture. Which is really cool, actually. That's my favorite one I did on Microsoft Paint. And then see, just a lot of layers. A lot of layers. So it would be like I find a picture of, stars. And then I find a picture of space people. Then I copy and paste. See, what I put on this one was the helicopters. Everything else was okay. I just wanted it to be like a military kind of. Then on the other hand, something more simple. Silly. or silly.
Mm-hmm.
Or, it's an alien. Or, setting the mood of what the song was. Like these guys are falling, so the song might interpret to falling, and then War Hill, there's a hill, and then everyone teleports to it from different time zones. Like time zones is in like medieval ages, uh, far far future, modern times. And then, the most simple album cover. I actually put that as an album cover. I was thinking about Red Dead something, I don't know. And then, something like this for an illusion where it gets you sucked in. Uh, Sci-fi-ish. It's my throne. Oh, and then when you go to the super extreme, you put GIFs on yourself. I mean, GIFs. Oh gosh, JPEGs. GIFs are animations. What am I saying? Yeah, so it'd be PNGs. You know the difference between GIFs and PNGs, right? Like GIFs move and PNGs don't. Yeah. All right, follow me. Some Harry Potter stuff right here. Come through here.
Through where? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, congratulations, you found the secret hideout. Because you found it, here's some gold for you. Do not lose it, or else. But just to warn you, this gold has some characteristics that might make me mad if you lose the gold.
Okay.
Because it floats. It floats.
Oh, right.
Alright, then follow me to the last room of my first ever trying to make a legit museum. Of course, like the other museums get a lot better each time I go to one. I mean, each time we go to one. Yeah, it's just a little plug. And then we got this plug over here too. I'm on a lot of social media. So my idea in the long run is one of these times I'm gonna have so many friends on my list, and that we do a gathering. So yeah, stand right here really quick. So I would go on stage. I would turn on my voice mod, to make it sound like a speakerphone. And then I would say, hey everybody, how you guys doing? Thanks for coming. We're gonna go on a big adventure today. We're gonna go to Tall Autmuseum and then a really good legit museum. We're gonna be leaving in about 2 minutes, so just talk amongst yourself. Something like that, where it'd be like one of those things. So it's gonna be like this would be like the very first place we would meet, and then we would place the portal just like this. Hold on. Excuse me for a second. Okay, so now we're going to the Autmuseum original. My very first. This was my very first. The one we're going to was my very first museum, but legit museum. I was just going crazy. All right, let's go. All right, so I know I said the other one was my first museum, but this is the very first museum ever. Like I didn't know how to do some things, kind of did know how to do some things, and it was kind of like the first time you learn how to do multiplication. It's like, okay, after doing this 100 times, I get multiplication, but I still forget how to do a few, of the answers, So yeah, so this is a museum. The whole idea is kind of like if you ever been to a McDonald's or a Burger King playground. There's this one place I remember where you would weave from platform to platform until you got up to the top. Or on the other side, you would weave from platform to platform to get to the bottom. So, unlike the other museum where you went down, it was all on the bottom level. We're starting at the very top, as you can tell, and we're gonna make our way down all the floors. Each and this one I really wanted to like make a different theme each floor, so you'll be like, you know, going from like kind of like my childhood dreams and you know, some activities. It's my very first museum, and I'm very happy with it. You'll tell that there's a little bit of a amateurness in this world, but yeah, but this is. Oh man, I did like maybe like 5 maps before I did this one, so I've shown improvement from, you know, map building, but not from a couple other things. All right, well, let me just stop talking before I burn a fuse. All right, so here we are in the ball zone. I feel like it's a very interesting sensory thing to, you know, like watch balls go down a ramp. Did you ever play with a thing called a marble maze back in the day?
Yes,
where
I
like
did,
you would stack things and you would watch them go down and they would make a really cool noise and all that. Yeah, so that's kind of like what I wanted to do here. All right, so can you press this purple button really quick? Oh, see, there they go. It's so satisfying. All right, so now we press the button again. Okay, pick your favorite color and then make sure you put it to where it's not moving. I'm gonna pick black. What color did you pick?
Green.
Perfect. All right. So unfortunately, we can't see each other's screen, or each other's balls. No pun intended. Or yes, pun intended. Oh my gosh. But it's local only, so you're. I like saying it's a personal experience, but together. So when your green ball gets down to the bottom, say something, and if when my black ball gets down to the bottom, I'll say something. So whoever says they won quicker, then okay. So press the button. Okay, I just hit the first corner. Going down, down, down. Second corner. Time.
All right.
What about yours?
I think we hit the same time.
Perfect. All right, so let's walk down the ramp really quick. So yeah, that's that. That's a lot of fun. Now we are in a medieval ages. You know, you got the nice little hut up here. Yeah, it's cozy. Then we got our pot for making stew. And then we got extra pieces of wood just in case, you know. All right, let's make it through the castle. All right. Now I had a dream a long time ago where there was lava on the bottom and you had to make it across the platforms without falling off. Nice. All right, so on the next room, unlike, you know, the gravity room I showed you, this one was the very first time I tried it. You know, like, oh man, I was so excited when I figured this out. I was like, what? You can make boxes fly? There's no way. And plus, I figured out how to do this already, but how to toggle videos so it doesn't take up, you know, space on your map or world, whatever they call it. But talking about videos, the very first time I made this world, I didn't know about sizes of videos, or that if you have 5 videos or more, that as soon as you get into the world, it crashes. So you'll see later down the road where I learned how to be able to press the button and a video starts, and then press a button and the video disappears. So this was just a reminder for me that I didn't know how to do this at the time. Because my biggest deal was throwing, gravity boxes. Yeah. So I was like, so now, now I know is like, see, over here where the white box. What I wanted to do was, you press a button and then it would start, and then press this button to stop it. But I was like, I so mad I couldn't figure it out. Okay, this way. Oh, I even put the arrows so I can remind myself where to go. All right. So unlike the room up there, these boxes also have gravity, but the gravity is a lot different. Some might fly really fast. Some might not even move at all, but spin really fast.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So each one has a different characteristic, but they all have gravity, or don't have gravity, whatever you call it. I don't know. All right, then here is a video of me walking through my room. It's supposed to be like an illusion of, like I'm actually here. Funny. Okay, and then we go into the castle. All right. One of these balls has no gravity. Let's find it. Did you find it?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, follow me. All right, so here is the level of my world that has games. So let's start over here really quick. I know how to do this better now. When I was making this map, I made a request to myself. I want to be able to move the pieces so I can play a proper game of checkers. I don't know if I made this checkerboard's too big, but I kind of wanted to make it so it's like bigger than human size. But this was the first time I learned about colliders. So like when you pick up a piece and you flip it, it hits something and then collides, and so it doesn't fall through the ground. So I was happy that I learned about colliders, but what I wasn't happy about is like from far away, you can't like pick up a piece and like successfully just place it on the ground or on the checkerboard where you want it to be next. There's no way to play a proper game at all. And then I was like, okay, that's my goal. I'm gonna make a checkerboard, and we're gonna play checkers. All right. I have a question for you.
Okay.
I don't know if this might. Do you want to die?
Oh, okay, I get it.
Or do you want to die? There's 2 die, which makes dice. So I made this room. So when you come over here, you go. Okay, I got a 4 and a 2. 4, 5, 6. What did you get?
4.
Okay. Now I got 6 and a 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. I got a 9. How about you?
5.
Oh, okay. So it's one of those things where it's like it's a small room, but you can play so many games in this room with just 2 dice. And then I learned about putting window textures on objects. So cool. All right, next room is my favorite room. All right, so what you want to do is go crouch, Yeah, crouch, and then pick up one piece, and then throw it onto all the other ones. And then you watch them all go down like dominoes. It works so good.
It does work surprisingly well.
Yeah, the people of Unity really did a good job with making their physics. I mean, like my favorite childhood thing was dominoes. You know, I think maybe one of my next worlds that I might make, I'm gonna make a huge line of dominoes. You know, and you can just start over and over, all over again. You know, how many? How you would press it. I guess I would make a map where you would press a button, and then everything would reset. Whoa, that sounds so cool. All right, follow me. This would be a video of a big plane flying, but I remember from down below, I didn't know how to toggle a video because it was either have 3 videos or 6 videos and no one can come to the world because it's overloaded. All right, so for this next section, there's some songs I made. So there's different music sections. You can follow me down here. All right. My goal for you is to enjoy my music and videos. Feel free to stay at each music and video station as long as you want. Enjoy your visit to the Autmuseum. Yep, and then a crazy little alien dude. Then we go to station 2. Then we go on to station, oh my gosh. My head is so flat in this picture. Wow. Yeah, so I'm all about making calming it, you know, or energizing media. You know, like when you're tired and it's the morning time, maybe you need a song to wake you up, or maybe it's nighttime and you need a song to cool you down, you know? Yeah. Okay, and then here is a big picture of my big smile. Oh, there's nothing in there. Just nothing. Okay, and then here's music station 4. Cool. And then here's a picture of me in a nice black shirt and red pants. Whee! All right, so here, the next section is 3D scans. I scanned these rooms with my iPhone, and then bring it into Unity. So here's the first example. Here's my room. Right, just a little bit. It's really messy. Then here's my backyard. Then here is an office I work at sometimes. And here is my room, but you can see more definition of messiness. It's like a whole city in there. If you put a miniature road there, oh my gosh, it would be like a cyberpunk.
That's a great description.
It's like there's just no space for anything else. All right, this next section is videos. This is where I want them to be toggleable, but all right. So here is a video of San Francisco. It's 7 minutes long, but we're not going to be here for that long. But yeah, I love San Francisco. It's just such a pretty city. Nice. All right, now moving on to music section 2. Hold on. Listen to this. It's a pretty good song. Okay. Yep, okay, next video section. Pretty much, before we go, when I thought of this map the first time, I was like, I want to make something special that no one will believe I made. So that's why I decided to go from the top to the bottom. So it's like, it's like strange, like unnatural, unpredictable. Nice, okay. Next. Okay, that's enough of that one. All right, now when we go down here, it's Autmuse facts. Some of them are invalid right now, just because my life has changed just a little bit. But you'll see. All right, so Autmuse likes sandbox games, Unity, for sure. Autmuse likes pizza. Autmuse is now 29. Not 29. Let me go back. Autmuse is 30 years old because my birthday was on the December 26th. Autmuse is not married. Autmuse is 5'11". Autmuse does not have a girlfriend. Autmuse has high-functioning autism. Autmuse loves making videos for YouTube. Autmuse likes taking long walks. Autmuse produces music. Autmuse has his own car. Autmuse stays up late sometimes. Autmuse likes sci-fi movies. Autmuse likes hide and seek. Autmuse likes adventures. Yeah, Minesweeper adventures.
Right.
Autmuse likes anything interactive. Autmuse is great with kids. Autmuse likes playing with Legos, of course. Autmuse likes mild weather. Okay. So that is that. But the thing that really, really shocks me is this over here. Follow me. That whole adventure. All those rooms. We started from the top, and now we're here.
Yeah, that's a really great perspective afterwards.
Yeah, it's like because. But the thing that I might do different if I ever make a museum like this again is whatever floor I make, I'll make each floor the same size. Because my problem for the first time was like I didn't know about like putting everything into a empty object. That's what they call it in Unity, and then building off of that, and then copying and pasting that whole thing. What I had to do with this one was build every wall up on all 4 sides, every single floor. Yeah, I would. It would be so much easier if I did it again. You know what I mean? Because I would know so much more. I'm being honest here. Let's go forward like 25 worlds I made. Just every world I made, I improved on everything I've done. Right?
I know, that's why I wanted to do this.
Yeah, no, but so like, I learned how to animate things. I learned how to press a button, toggle videos. I've learned how to do so much